Hello to all the spirits who could be here. I am in hopes to see if I can get in contact with either Sarah Winchester or her husband, or even anybody in her family, because they all passed away. I did visit her home, which was in San Jose, a couple years ago with my family. Of course, the story is that the place was built because of spirits and that the place is haunted by spirits. And I'll probably mention more of why they think that. But for now, let's just see if she can come through or if anybody in her family can come through. She was again born 1839 in Connecticut and then passed away 1922 in San Jose, California. So if you are here, I have a device that you might be using. I don't know, somebody's using it, which is basically lighting it up to yellow for yes. Oh, okay, I already have a cat ball. I didn't even notice that. Whoa, hey. Hi, sorry, I wasn't focused on the EMF meter. So sorry. Hello, hi. Okay, wow. I just wanted it. Wow, okay. Cool. All right. Is this Sarah Winchester? Is it possibly somebody that is connected to Sarah Winchester? Is it true that these were rumors? The place being haunted by spirits. Is it true that those are just rumors? The place is not haunted by spirits. It's just a very beautiful, beautiful home that you were trying to build with your designs. And then when you didn't feel comfortable with whatever was done, you would have to scratch that project and redo it. And then, of course, there's an unfortunate incident that happened in 1906 that unfortunately damaged the home. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. And obviously, you had to repair what you had to repair. Otherwise, it would be a non-functioning home. But yeah, so basically now there's apparently doors that open to nowhere, rooms that have things that just don't make sense, and then stairwells that go to nowhere or lead to nowhere, etc. So anyways, so again, I have a feeling the people who own the home now are just trying their hardest to make it a money maker, to be able to keep the home alive in a sense, so that way it doesn't just go to despair and get damaged because it's going to be abandoned. So I don't know if you are happy with the fact that they did the rumors to make it where people will want to tour the place. Because guess what? I did actually convince my family to visit. First it was just my twin sister, my dad and I, who went to the home. And eventually my twin sisters, her family, eventually joined us. Oh wait, and my nephew, he also came with my sister and my dad. So again, we all had fun. Sadly, I could not take any photos inside the home, even though it was very beautiful. They also said you can't touch anything. Nothing. No running your hands on the walls, even though they were beautifully, with beautiful texture and softness. And I was like, oh, but I want to touch it. But I couldn't. I was being watched. Anyways, there's also an area which requires hard hat. when you went touring and you had to wear it in order to prevent yourself from hitting on the low ceiling in the supposed basement. And that's where the supposed spirit of somebody that works down there is still there, supposedly. I don't know. I didn't really feel too much uneasiness or like spooky. I just felt like, it's too bad I can't take pictures. I really want to take pictures. It's a beautiful place. And I felt rushed. I seriously felt rushed, like as we're going through it. And we also didn't even get to see the whole place. So, again, if Sarah Michelle, sorry. I knew I was going to say that because there is somebody with the name Sarah that I also enjoy, but she's alive. That's, of course, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Sorry. Again, for Sarah Winchester, she's hopefully resting in peace with her family. All of them. I mean, I'm assuming by now most of them have passed. So her unfortunate situation was she did lose a lot of people in her family through her years. She also lost her daughter, her husband, and again other family members. And then those who were still surviving, she made sure she took care of them by giving them the funds they needed, as well as trying to convince them to move to California with her, and which I believe most of them did. And she took care of everybody that she had to, because she was apparently with a lot of wealth due to her husband's business that he was in. So, again, I don't think the place is haunted, but I am glad that maybe they are keeping it alive in a sense with the beauty of it. And obviously they need money to make sure, if there's anything that needs repair, that they can fix. Possibly the property, paying the property, it's probably very high now, unfortunately. Times have changed since then. I know that she was able to get that property for a very reasonable price. And it was a small farmhouse that she turned into a big home. Big home. And I will show you some pictures in a moment of me visiting the place. Again, could not take anything inside. So it's just all of her home exterior. Okay, is that cool? You guys want to see that, spirits? Maybe they're, okay, cool. So first, here's a picture of Sarah Winchester when she was young. Probably about the time she got married, maybe. I could be wrong. And just so people understand, we may get these names in the Spirit Talker, hopefully. And here are the names that we might get. Again, her parents, her spouse, her children, which was only one. Maybe that's the one that tapped the capel. And then, of course, her siblings. So, like I said, we will keep an ear out for those, or ear and eyes for those names. She is buried in Evergreen Cemetery in Connecticut. And here is the beautiful headstone. Give me a minute as I let it load. So here's the cool stone. And as you can see, there is, of course, her husband, herself, and her daughter. Okay, and look, that's just a very beautiful, beautiful headstone. I just realized it has a cross. I just now saw that. So again, Sarah, beautiful headstone. Sorry if I'm missing any action with capitals, I do apologize, but I'm trying to get to the photos of me, and okay, here we go. All right, to the spirits and viewers, here's, yes, not the best picture of me, but proof that I was there. And here's a picture of the place. I believe that's the entrance. Let me scroll. Here's some more pictures of it. Again, beautiful landscaping, almost like a maze. Palm trees and all that fun stuff. Of course, this is what could be the cause of the quote spirits that were pushing Sarah to build with it at home, but I don't think that was the case. So again, sorry, I don't want you guys to accidentally see me do something stupid with my photo app. Again, exterior. Just more exterior. Hold on. And then here's that door to nowhere. So basically, have fun dropping. Whee! So, I don't know. I have a feeling it had something back there, maybe like a balcony or another room that fell during the earthquake, and they just never rebuilt it because it cost a lot more money. And of course, by that time, money probably got not super tight, but was it worth it? She was getting older. She obviously didn't want to deal with having to go upstairs so much, to the point where in 1916 she actually had someone install a elevator to help her go up and down the floors, because of course she did have arthritis and it was obviously probably bothering her. Okay, here's another. I know it's not the best picture. Here's this. Supposedly they said that if you look at the window, there could be like a spirit of her or another spirit. So I took a picture of it, but I don't see anything, obviously, because it's not haunted probably. Okay, and then here's this beautiful picture. Sorry, I'm kind of shaky. I'm trying to do this one-handed. There's this again. Unfortunately, somebody got in the way. Thank God they were covered. It's a kid. And again, there's the drop to the. There's a doorway to nowhere. Nowhere. Sorry, I'm not going to restart this because I said something stupid. But yes, again, door to nowhere. They unfortunately had to put that sign as if we didn't know that. And then, of course, her cool statues. This was one of them, of a deer. And I believe that was it. That was all the photos I had on my photo album that I wanted to share. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit Spirit Talker. Again, to all the spirits, including possibly Sarah, to utilize that app, it allows you to communicate with words, phrases, names, by putting your energy through it, just like you do with the EMF meter and the cat ball. Okay? You ready for me to hit the power button on that? All I have to do is light up the EMF. Okay, here we go. So hopefully something comes through that correlates to, again, Sarah. And she can, of course, or whoever possibly app the cat ball, if they want to confirm anything that I have said or confirm something that was spewed on the Spirit Talker, they can tap any of the cat balls or go bonkers where it goes to red on the EMF meter. So I don't know if the cat ball that's on the chair was set off by her child, who unfortunately passed away very young due to some type of issue with malnutrition. Not because she wasn't feeding the child, it's just unfortunately something with her system didn't agree with her body. Stranger. So are you being hounded by a bunch of strangers when people go on tours and you don't like that? So basically maybe you don't haunt the place, but you do obviously, you're there because spirits do like to stay where they were most comfortable at. So maybe you're just seeing a bunch of people coming in and you're like, ugh, too many strangers. So I wouldn't blame you for saying that. And I need to turn on the volume. My bad. And my name is Detective Lazaria, in case she's also saying, who are you? So again, Detective Lazaria, or you can call me Nini. And again, I'm hoping that she can come through. Again, Sarah Lockwood, probably going to butcher her maiden name, Pardee, P-A-R-D-E-E, Winchester. I'm glad she was able to live a very long life. Sadly, half of her life she was without her husband, as well as her daughter. Oh.
Angel hierarchy.
Angel hierarchy. I believe there probably are some angel artifacts or something with that type of basically details with angels in her home. But again, I don't have any photos that I took that I can share because there is no photography inside during tour. Yet people who do paranormal investigations can film. Interesting, huh? Oh well. Probably because we didn't pay the big bucks, huh? And then, of course, they do have a little gift shop, too. That's probably how they make money as well, but holy crap, some of the prices. I was like, nope. As much as I wanted it, nope. So I do apologize. I could have had something of that place if I had forked out an arm and a leg for it. But, you know, I passed. So again, I was able to walk inside, do the tour. Again, I just didn't feel like it was super haunted or spooky. I just felt like it was rushed, and I was sad that I couldn't really breathe it in, see it all, without being able to, take a stop, a break, to, appreciate the beauty of the home.
It's me making sounds.
Oh, I just assumed it was sounds of the home just doing their usual afternoon pop, dops, taps, because of the heat. Well, maybe it was them. Cool. I mean, obviously somebody is here because the capel did go off. And I did do 2 or 3 attempts in the very beginning, and I kind of screwed up because of my mouth stumbled on words, unfortunately, and so I had to cut those starters off. So I was probably about 15 minutes in before I started this session. So the capel didn't just randomly move. I think it was indeed a spirit. Unfortunately, I was not paying attention to what I said, but I have a feeling it was definitely somebody letting me know that they're listen out. Okay.
Listen out. Betrayal.
Betrayal. Did you feel betrayed in any way? If this is Sarah? Maybe by the community? Because again, maybe they pushed it to the point where they made it seem like you were going insane or mad, but you weren't. And of course, your servants can vouch for that, and your family members as well. And I do apologize. I just realized as I was scanning over to the skull, which will probably never go off, but if it does, it's probably indeed a spirit, because there's only one way to get that thing to actually go off, and that's to move it. Okay, so that bag right there is because my niece, her birthday was just a few days ago, and I have a present for her, and that's the bag, and I forgot to move it, so I do apologize. And the gift, fortunately, I had up there, so I had to move it. At least I moved one thing. And I at least changed my mat, so you guys didn't have a disgusting mat to accidentally look at. So, again, Sarah Winchester is in heaven.
Heaven.
Heaven. Is that true, Sarah? If this is you coming through, you're in heaven? I am so glad if that's the case. You've been through so much, and I'm assuming you're in heaven with your family, and that includes your husband and your little one, your daughter. Obviously, your parents and siblings, and other family members. Oh.
Abandonment.
Abandonment? Well, that kind of sounds like maybe you having to abandon your projects. You just, after a while, you just gave up and said, you know what, it's just not working out. And so you just abandoned those projects and then started up a new one. Possibly. I'm just trying to take what you're saying and going with it, okay? But if I'm off, way off, you just tell me. Because unless you felt like you abandoned them. Oh wait, maybe it's somebody that passed away early before her that felt like they abandoned her. Like her husband. Maybe? Or the projects. So she was very much into architecture and interior design, I'm sure. So maybe she just really had a really good passion for those things, and she just wanted to make something of her own, like obviously like art creation. And that home was her masterpiece. Is that right? Do you feel like that home is almost pretty much your masterpiece of your artwork? Of you wanting, obviously you didn't do it by hand, but you definitely put some effort in designing it. And obviously the current issue, candle.
Candle.
Yes, candle. So I have two candles. And the one that is with what we call Oogie Boogie Woogie, ghost stuffy, the cat ball went off at the very beginning of this session. Is someone just letting me know that that was somebody that might be tied to Sarah, or maybe that was Sarah? Or maybe you're about to give me a little prediction of what could be happening? Will it go out? And I believe, yes, they did have candles back in those days before, so I believe it was like late 1800s that she was able to start up the home. They didn't have electricity. They just started getting electricity, but I'm pretty sure they had to use candlelight for most of her rooms. So I'm assuming maybe a spirit's also letting me know they see a candle, which is good. They're here. And I didn't even get to inform them how to utilize the cat ball. Someone already did it for me. Was it her daughter? Seat.
Seat.
See? Told you. They're letting me know. The candle that's on the seat. Are you sitting on the seat? Is there a spirit that took and sat in the seat? Is it possibly her daughter? I mean, I don't know if Sarah Winchester could fit in that chair because it's more of a child chair. But then again, spirits don't really have an issue. They usually float. But I just heard a noise to the left over there. Oh, and of course that one that you just heard was somebody closing a garbage bin or something outside. But for sure, something over there. Oh, or maybe it was someone closing their door on their car. See, sometimes I don't do enough recaps of my things that were said. So when I review back, I'm like, wait, what was happening during that session? So there you go. So again, Sarah, you seem like a wonderful woman. I'm so sorry that you lost a lot of your family members early in your life. Oh.
Who's talking?
Okay, I guess they didn't hear me earlier. This is Detective Lazaria. I like to communicate with spirits. And in today's session, I am in hopes that I am contacting somebody named Sarah Winchester. And maybe one of possibly her family members. Otherwise, maybe spirits that happen to know her. And I'm showing off her, or showed off some of the photos I took of her home because I did visit it. I can't remember the exact year, but before maybe 2018. And yeah, so gotta do a little bit of a quick tour. Just wish we had more time, wish we weren't rushed, but you know, there's a lot of tour groups that had to go through the homes. And you didn't want to have to interrupt the current tour group by being so close to behind. So they gave each tour group a certain amount of time before we were pushed down the basement. And then onto outward and into the gift shop. Okay, that sound was me. I had just moved my back on a chair and it made a sound. That was not a spirit. That's just me just adjusting my back. So is there any chance that a spirit or Sarah could mention some names that hopefully are tied to you? Oh, no.
I am Bram.
Okay. Hi, Bram. I don't know if you're related to the lady Sarah Winchester, or you're just a random spirit that just happened to be here. Are you a random spirit? Not tied to Sarah. Or are you tied to Sarah in some way? Maybe like, you know, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, somebody up in the high tree? Possibly? Okay. Yeah, I don't have that. I just have her parents. That's it. I missed talking. Aw.
I've missed talking.
So if this is Bram, well, hello. And if it's Sarah, hi. And if it's her daughter, hey. So I'm trying to look at her father. No, unfortunately, when I go to the Find a Grave and just click on the father to see if it mentions the parents of that person, it doesn't. So that's the unfortunate thing where I cannot do it. I'm sure I could go into her ancestry tree and search up Bram, but not during the session. That takes some time. And then maybe if it is Sarah, she can maybe put her supposed nickname that her family member gave her, family members have given her, as well as maybe the niece that ended up living with her for a while. Stella?
Stella.
Stella. The only thing I can find that's kind of close to that is her sister, Estelle Lillian. Is this Estelle Lillian, her sister? But maybe that's like the best thing you can find for your name in the word bank. So Estelle Lillian, are you the one that put Stella? Oh, interesting. Her children, she named one of them after her sister, Sarah. How cool is that? I just found that out. So, right here. So basically, her spouse is George, her children is Sarah, and as well as her son is George, and of course there's her siblings. Unless it's Sarah Estella Party, the little one that didn't make it. My name is Jack.
My name is Jack.
Oh. Hi, Jack. I'm unsure who you are because I don't have you in the list of family members, unless you are, of course, somebody's husband. I will just poke at people's, what is it called, pages, and see if anybody happens to have a Jack. Otherwise, if you're not related to these people, hello to Jack. So I'm looking not just with the husbands as well as the kids, just in case. And so far I have nothing.
Dead don't rest.
Yeah, I don't see anybody who has spouses or children of that nature with the name Jack. So I apologize for not seeing you in the list. So maybe you're just a random spirit that just happened to swing by. Alma. Okay.
Alma.
Alma? Well, I mean, I know I have a family member on my side that's named Alma. But maybe there's another Alma? Is this not related to me, but maybe someone related to Sarah in some way? Because Alma could definitely be in that time zone of maybe somebody that had a child and then that had a child. But, you know, I'm not going to go through a bunch of clicking on Find a Gray pages, but it's a possible. Cry? Aw.
Cry.
Cry. Who's crying? Oh, I'm sorry you're crying. Is it possibly Sarah? Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't see that, but the cat ball was going off. Are you crying because that cat ball doesn't work? Why don't you tap the other cat balls? I didn't even know that was trying to go off. I think that's my dead ball. Or, sorry, dying ball. I'm so sorry. If Alma was trying to tap the penguin ball and it didn't light up all the way for her, and I didn't see it and just tell the last two flickers of it going around. So again, that ball right there went off, and I just did not see it because it's a dying ball. I have two new ones that I could bring out eventually. Oh.
My name is Mary.
It's interesting. Hello, Mary. I did have some sessions with some Marys. Oh, Mary. Ah, hello. You're the sister. Mary Augusta. Is that your name? You're the sister? See, right there? Mary? Mary, is that you? Yeah? People are scared of us?
People are scared of us.
I'm so sorry that people are scared of you. Are you the supposed spirits that roam the Winchester Mystery House? But not in, like, you're not trying to be there to haunt the place? You're just trying to enjoy what you used to be able to live in when you were living? That's usually what spirits like to do. They like to stay where they felt most comfortable in, or at, or with. Oh. Joan?
Joan.
Okay. I don't know if there's a Joan in there. No Joan that I can see right away. By the way, I'm wondering how many times that cat ball has been going off, but unfortunately I couldn't see it. So what I'm going to do is probably just eliminate it, just so the spirits don't try to tap it and get upset. So look, see, I'm picking it up and it's not going off. Okay? And just to prove to you, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, like I saw it. The only way to do it is if I turn it off. See, you can barely see it. Okay? So I'm definitely going to have to say rest in peace to that ball.
I'm from the 1400s.
So maybe this is somebody else that just came through, and that was Joan. That's letting us know that she's coming in and she's from the 1400s. I don't know if she's even related to Sarah at all, but again, could just be a random spirit named Joan stopping in. So the people that did put their names in, are they even close to being related to that lady who I'm trying to get in contact with? aka Sarah. Are you guys related to her in some way? Like Alma, Mary, Bram, Stella, Jack, Joan? Got a little quiet, huh? So while I'm waiting for things to be spewed on the Spirit Talker, has anyone in my viewers or my subscribers, has anyone been to the Sarah Winchester Mystery House?
You are supported.
And by the way, after her husband passed away, she did get a lot of money, and she did support her husband's business, like the shares. So she became pretty wealthy, but money doesn't buy everything, right? You can have all the money in the world, but that's not going to make you happy. You know what's going to make you happy? Being with the people you love. Sorry, I'm just going to have to shift my hand a little bit here and snack some water. And of course, make a lot of noise with my old crickety chair now. Could the spirit that activated the capital and the seat, could they say their name? Is it possible? If you can say your name, just like there's been saying like my name is this and that, or I am, or just names, can you say a name that is the one that activated the cat ball at the very beginning?
Darkness.
Darkness. I mean, it is kind of like towards the darker side of the room. That's why there's a candle to help brighten things up. And interesting enough, again, it did say candle and seat, which was cool because again, there is a candle that's on the seat. And that's where the cat ball went off at the very beginning. And I'm so glad that I chose that ball versus the one that obviously is dying or died. Looks like I need to purchase another set. Even though I have 2 more, but like, more the merrier, right? You guys, I think the spirits do enjoy the cat balls. It lets them have fun as well as let their presence be known. And we also...
The land.
The land? Yes, the land. So she purchased that land that her, the Winchester Mystery Home was obviously built. And they built at the time, I don't know if it was built or it was already there, but it was a 12-room farmhouse that they obviously, made additions to make it a very much big, almost to the point where it was like a mansion. And again, she did that after, I believe, after her husband had passed, where she kept building and building. Probably to keep herself sane, because she was obviously, in sadness due to her loss of her child as well as loss of her husband. So in order to keep busy, she found a project. And she's like, what? I got all this land. Why not build? And so she just decided to hire a lot of these people to help build her artistic, beautiful home, which unfortunately was damaged due to the 1906 earthquake in San Francisco. And that's possibly why there's doors to nowhere, stairwells to nowhere, rooms that were unfinished. And then I believe the reason why the steps are all different sizes is due to her arthritis, not just to confuse spirits. True. See?
True.
Ha! I knew I had a, Detective Lazaria. Her common sense is like, ping, like a little big light bulb. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are informing others that it is true. And I believe that, again, I think whoever is currently owning that home to keep it alive in a sense, is causing the stir with those, hauntings. You even have a movie, if not two movies, that have you in your home. And it's to help, again, I guess, to push your property and the building to be able to continue to stay its beauty. Granted, there are some areas that I'll say were never finished and they remain to be unfinished. I mean, it's sad that they couldn't, with the money they have, couldn't rebuild.
You are cherished.
Why, thank you. It's too bad they couldn't, if they happen to have your floor plans and your designs, and after that, 1906 earthquake, whatever was damaged, it's too bad they couldn't spend the money to actually finish it. What if that's the reason why you cannot move on properly, is because your home was never finished? So I don't know if you really, it's not so much haunting, but maybe you're there and you just, you did say you were in heaven though, so maybe you come and go, but you probably would have loved to have seen that home finished to its beautiful glory that you were picturing in your mind. Is your husband with you? If you were Sarah, is your husband with you? What about your daughter? Is your daughter with you? Your little one? Okay. And maybe also your siblings, like Estella or Estelle and Mary and others. Extrovert?
Extrovert.
Interesting, considering I'm the opposite. I'm an introvert. So somebody was very much outgoing, adventurous. And then, is that Sarah letting me know that she was an extrovert? I don't know if it was her or maybe her husband. I do apologize. I want to make sure I get the definition. A person who is predominantly focused on external things or social interactions rather than on internal thoughts and feelings, often characterized as being outgoing and social confident. That sounds like Sarah. And possibly William. I didn't get to know more about William, but Minnie died here.
Many died here.
At the home? Or Tessa. Tessa? I have not gotten that name. Hold on, I don't know. Is there a Tessa? I don't see a Tessa. Is she somebody that's tied to Sarah? And it's just not in the Find a Grave? Maybe it's more like a granddaughter? Not a granddaughter, sorry. A niece, a grandniece, a great-grandniece? Somebody, further current? Well, I don't know if you're passed away or if you're letting me know there's a Tessa, but welcome if you are a Tessa. So is there any proof that I am speaking to Sarah? And by the way, I did not see that movie, the one they made about her home and herself. I didn't care to see it because I know that was just,
He thrives on fear.
Okay, well, that could be spirit talker spewing things. So yeah, like I said, I didn't care for the movie. But if you, aka the viewer, has seen the movie, let me know your intake on it. If you care to comment below that, that'd be awesome. All right, I'm just gonna quickly, slowly start wrapping things up, I guess. I am at 15-minute mark, and I'm gonna try to end it in 1 hour. A total of 1 hour. So I'm going to demonstrate to anybody else who came in, or again, maybe they need some assistance on the cat balls up here. I did have to take one away because it was the dying one and it did go off, but I couldn't see it until it was at the tail end. Or maybe that's all they were able to get to see. It did say cry. It said Alma and cry. So I don't know if Alma was trying to tap the cat ball and she was crying. So maybe it was like a little girl and she was sad that she couldn't unfortunately get the cat ball to be known that she did that. I did see it eventually, so hopefully she feels better. Worried?
Worried.
Is somebody worried about something? Is it maybe Sarah worried about her home? Or is somebody worried about a current living relative? They're worried about them? So here's a question I have to ask. The people that were harmed due to the rifles that her husband founded, the company, are they actually haunting, or did they actually haunt Sarah? Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Oh, wow. So she did get, visited by the people that unfortunately were harmed due to the rifles. Oh, wow. But that wasn't the reason why you built the home the way it was. You did that because you had a passion for the architecture and the wicked?
Wicked.
Wicked? I don't know if that's like a description saying like cool kind of thing, or maybe she was haunted and it felt wicked. They're supposedly saying that there is a seance room in your home. Is that true? Oh, it was true? Okay. Did you by chance ever try to communicate to your beloved ones, such as your husband and your little one? Were you ever trying to have contact with them while you were living in that seance room? Sarah, were you trying to sit and have a conversation with them at the time when you were living? And did you ever feel like you got an answer or response from them? Sort of, maybe. I'm assuming that's a yes. But now you're with them, so I'm sure you're happy in heaven with all your family members. It obviously took a very long time to be able to reunite with them, but obviously you were able to in 1922. So her husband passed away. Let me see. 1881. So in 18.
Malevolent.
11. That's odd to get. I was doing so fine. So with her husband, he lived to be in his 40s. He passed away due to tuberculosis, sadly. And again, her daughter, she passed away due to her body not doing well with nutrition. And so, yeah. I don't know exactly how old she was. Let me see. She was only a month old. She was a baby, an infant.
I'm telling the truth.
I know you're telling the truth, and so am I. At least I'm trying to push the truth out. I don't know why, but I have a feeling they're doing it to cause the rumors that are being spread to help get people to go to your home to make the money that they need to keep that property, well, purchased, as well as keep the home up to code as well as maintained. So without the tour groups and without the attention, it may have caused it to crumble eventually. So yes, it does stink that there's so many strangers coming and going a lot, when all you want is rest from that area and you just want to be able to enjoy your home as if it was your home when you passed away in 1922. I believe they have pretty much everything that was there still there, if not replicas of that stuff that used to be there. So is your daughter the one that tapped my cap all? Oh, was? Well, I hope she had fun with it. And by the way, that little stuffy, the ghost stuffy, are for the children. I call him Oogie Boogie Woogie.
Zachary.
Zachary. There's definitely no Zachary in her family tree that I see. So unless it's another little spirit that happened to, meet this family up in heaven and then happened to be with her daughter and he's just hanging out with her. That's cool. So I did say I was going to start wrapping things up, so I'm going to go ahead and tap a cat ball to demonstrate to the viewers, to demonstrate to the spirits that are here that may not be aware, and then see that I can't tap it. Okay, there. So that's how you do it. You just either...
Genevieve.
So I'm getting another name. I'll look to see if Genevieve's in the lineup. I don't think there was. I'll check again. I'm going to have this right there so you can see. I do not see a Genevieve. Oh.
The child wants help.
Is that the daughter of Sarah? Is that for Zachary? Or is that the one that just came in, Genevieve? Is it Genevieve, the child that needs help? Yeah? What do you need help with? Do you need to find somebody? Do you need to cross over? Fact. So I believe it is Genevieve that is the spirit of a child that needs help. So if there are any spirit guides close by, there appears to be a little child that needs some help. Her name's Genevieve. And I did get a Jack. I know he's a spirit guide, at least from my community. So if anyone can help her see the light, cross over, find her family, I don't know what she needs, but can you please help her? That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. All right. So if freeze.
Freeze.
Freeze. Someone playing the game freeze. Tag, you're it. Or are they telling that child, freeze, as in stop moving. I need to help you. Don't run away. So I'm going to give the spirits a few more words out of the spirit talker and anything that they want to do outside in the area with the cat balls and the EMF meter. Oh.
She scares me.
Oops. So apparently, I don't know who, unfortunately, was trying to help Genevieve, but I believe the supposed spirit guide may have spooked her. Because it said, Genevieve, the child wants help. That's fact. And freeze, as in like stop. And then that's probably why she was running. Because apparently the spirit guide or whoever was trying to help her apparently scared her. So again, I don't know what they see, but she's there to help you, Genevieve. She's there to help you see the light and cross over so you can see your family, maybe your parents, if they're there. So I know she may not appear, appeasing to your eyes, but she's there to help. Just listen to her and follow what she has to say. Oh, whoa.
Strangled.
Whoa, what? Okay, here. This is why I didn't end it. I did tell them that they can activate something on the in display. Did someone strangle her? Is that what you're letting me know? The little girl, Genevieve, was strangled? That's why she needed help? Somebody KILLED'd her? And she needs as much help as she can because somebody did that to her? What? I know this has nothing to do with Sarah. Nobody strangled her. Nobody strangled anybody in the family. So this could be a spirit named Genevieve that just tapped the cat ball and informing us that she may have been strangled. Oh.
Good morrow.
Good morrow? Well, I am trying to end it, so maybe they're letting me know that they're saying goodbye for now, but not for good. Just, we'll see each other around, or, speak to each other. So, did she get the help that she needed? Can you guys give me any evidence that that Genevieve child got the help she needed? I want to make sure she got the help she needed. Unless that cat ball going off was the evidence that she was able to get help. So to the people that may be watching this, you can give the app a grain of salt, but a lot of times when this comes through, things start to make sense. So, yeah, it's up to you. You don't have to believe it, but I like to use it because I feel like most of the time it makes sense. And it correlates to what's happening with my conversation and what happens on the outside. So for again, the capel went off on that chair with the candle, that seat, and it said candle and seat at the same time, like one after the other, not like candle, then 10 words later, then it said seat. It said candle and then seat. Like, yes, I was there. I did tap the capel. Why, thank you.
You are worthy.
I appreciate that. So to Sarah, to her husband William, to her daughter Annie. Again, I hope you are resting in peace up in heaven, like you guys mentioned. You said heaven. I am sorry again that your home has become an attraction to, all these different strangers to roam your home. But just know that it's kind of for the good. Otherwise, that house could be in a state where it could have been demolished or crumble and abandonment. And I don't think you want that. I think you want that home to feel alive. I'm just I'm wondering how come nobody in your family members, nobody in the family lineup
My body's around here.
Okay, is that Genevieve? Sarah? You letting me know your body's around here, like as in Earth? So yeah, so hopefully she's with her parents, Leonard, as well as Sarah. That's also her mother's name. As well as her siblings that were listed here, which is again Sarah. I did get Mary. Antoinette, or they call her Nettie. She's the one that actually lived with, not her, but her niece lived with her. So I'm assuming maybe it was somebody in that family. Leonard, Isabel, and Estelle. So again, if I screw up on some of these facts, I do apologize. I did a quick read up on the Wikipedia page of her, but I just feel like that place wasn't caused by a mad woman, aka Sarah. It was caused by somebody who had a passion for architects, design, as well as had the money to spend. And she's like, well, this will keep me busy, considering I just lost a bunch of people in my family and I'm sad. Oh, wow.
Basement holds darkness.
There is that basement, and apparently it does supposedly hold a possible spirit. Maybe by somebody who used to work there. Is that true? Is there at least one not bad, but one spirit that may be stuck there in that basement of the home? You can light up any of these capels or light up any of these capels or light up the EMF. Is it true that that basement has somebody stuck? That could be a person that used to work there. Because that's what they have you go to the basement to supposedly hear the story about the person that used to work there, that haunts the place, supposedly, But it is true. The basement is very dark. Yep. So again, here's a quick glance of her picture before I end it. Again, a very much younger version of her. And I'm going trying to see. You saw me?
You saw me.
Is this the spirit in the basement? When I went down in the tour, are you trying to tell me that I spotted you? I mean, I did glance at something and I'm like, huh? But I just shrugged it off, thinking it was nothing. It was just my imagination. Like, this place can't be haunted. Did I see that person? The one that supposedly roams the basement? Or did I actually see...
You are embraced.
You embraced? Oh. Or did I actually see Sarah? When I went to tour the home, did I accidentally see her but not know? Maybe she saw me, thinking I saw her? You are seen.
You are seen.
Okay, so wait. So they say I saw her, but I don't recall seeing her, or whoever it was. And they're saying that they saw me. So spirits are seeing us, but we may not see them, yet they feel like we saw them. Maybe because we did a double take on our look at that place that we think we saw something. But again, we probably shrugged it, thinking, just our imagination. No, that couldn't be. Wow, cool. I mean, again, if I have the time, maybe we can visit the home again. But I feel I'd rather let you rest and not have to be bothered by me. I know you're around, and I just want you to be happy in heaven with your family. Peace.
Peace.
And yes, and that you're at peace. I'm glad you're at peace, Sarah, and your family. And I'll say to have that home be at peace as well. So hopefully it's not getting too damaged with all the foot traffic coming and going with all those tours. I just hope it's not like, the floorboards are going to cave in. So I was trying to look up the person that took over her, or helped her when she was in San Francisco. San Francisco, meant San Jose. So it says the only family member to live with her was her niece, Maria Daisy, who moved in when she was 21 in 1890. So is Daisy, aka Maria, with you? I mean, I'm assuming by now she's passed away. So is she with you, Sarah? The one that at least got to help you out towards the end of your life? Yeah, maybe. So I had to find somebody with the M word for the last name. Abandon? Abandon again.
Abandon.
Yeah, I got that earlier. I got abandonment and abandon. Do you want them to abandon? Or do you want the place to become abandoned? You don't want them to continue tours?
There.
There. There. Not THERE, but there. They're abandoned. Oh wait, they're going to abandon your home soon? Do you have that sad prediction that your home may soon one day not have any more tours? They're going to abandon that whole franchise? They're going to finally stop? Are you trying to tell us a future thing? That they're going to abandon it and allow it to, finally rest at peace? Because I have a feeling the property tax is extremely high. And they're probably not making as much buck as it used to. And they might not even get that many visitors as they once did. Because people are struggling with payments. So maybe they're not able to go out and have fun like they used to go on tours. So I'm wondering if they're losing the ability to keep that place, as I call it, alive. Ha ha?
Ha ha.
Ha ha? What? Somebody apparently is happy about that? You're happy? You're happy that that's going to happen? Like, finally, my home can be resting in peace? Oh, wait, are you laughing at people having to make ends meet because they're struggling? I was talking about that. I was saying how people are having difficulty with payments and they can't do what they used to do, which is take tours for enjoyment and fun and be with family. Because the prices are probably like $50 to $100 just to have a tour. Right? It used to be probably 25 or 10. He doesn't like visitors?
He doesn't like visitors.
Is that your husband? Your husband does not like the visitors coming and going in that house? Or maybe, oh, no, it's the person in the basement. That person that unfortunately may have a spirit in that basement. They don't like the visitors. He doesn't like the clout. Camera. He doesn't like people wanting to take pictures and film on him. And yes, we can't take pictures in the home, so therefore no cameras are allowed unless you paid an arm and a leg because you're a paranormal investigator with cameras and filming tools. That's the only way for you to see inside is if you're filming it. But picture-wise, they're not allowed to do that, which is weird. Because again, when you're filming, you can easily do a screenshot. So it's the same thing as taking a picture. Anyways. So again, I couldn't take pictures. So like I said, I'm about to pack it up. I was looking for her niece, and it's Isabel's daughter.
Chase.
Is it by chance somebody playing chase? Or is that spirit that's in the basement chasing visitors away? It's a chase, unless that's the name of the person. Is that the name of the person that rests in the basement of her home? So your name Chase? Again, to confirm anything I say, just tap a capital. Otherwise, maybe you chased people away in that basement. Maybe you finally allowed yourself to be seen by those people and you spooked the crap out of them and then they ran for their tail or with their tail tucked behind them and then like, ah! I don't know. That's my theory. If a spirit does supposedly haunt it, it could be the one in the basement. That's about it. But it's not being, oh, they will harm you. Oh, wow.
They will harm you.
So is that, again, maybe that spirit or spirits in the basement? Or is it the visitors, aka the humans, that might harm the spirits? I don't know, it just says they will harm you. So for Isabel, her sister, the niece that helped her, honest? I am trying to be honest. I'm assuming that you guys are also being honest. So, oh, her name's Marion Isabel Daisy. Marriott. Yeah, that's a big handful name. So she's the one that helped her aunt when she was living in San Jose. Again, she moved in about 1890. And here's a picture of her. You guys really definitely liked your
Float.
float. So is somebody floating around here? I was just going to say coat, and it said float. I was going to say look at her lavish coat, but it said float. Funny. And here's another photo of her. Pretty cool. And then her husband's Fred. Here's a quick photo of him. Again, I'm not going to be able to show the photos for too long. And her daughter is Margaret. So for Mary, her daughter's Margaret. Wait, what? Supposedly they're saying that her mother is not Isabel, but May. So maybe Frederick married twice. And so maybe she's not,
The man attacks people.
Okay. So again, I'm unfortunately way past. It was doing some fun things, talking and this and that, and I totally realized that this has gone way too far. So again, I wish Sarah Winchester and her family the best. And I guess we'll just keep ear and eyes on the news if the Winchester Mystery House ends up having to close due to possible payment issues. I don't know. Because it did say abandoned and they're abandoned, you know. So, and also I'm getting a lot of negative-ish stuff too, so not sure what's happening there. But it could be the spirit that may be upset in the basement of that place who attacks people. So, this is Detective Lazaria signing out.